Go ahead and make our way back to our airship. I'm going to head back to Cornelia to rest up and stock up. And why do we have to be afraid of you guys? Yeah, these guys can show up in the ice cave. Not a problem. These guys, also not a problem. They're just more of a nuisance at this point. Good level up for Ropai, HP-wise, definitely. And we gotta make our way all the way back to our airship, which I parked over here. Okay. And Cornelia is southeast of here. Now there are a few things we need to do before moving on to the next dungeon. And, okay, that's the Wharf Cave. First up, go ahead and top off our stats, and yeah, I'm going to buy more magic in Gaia. Should be able to buy most everything I need, but if not, after the next dungeon. But the main thing is I want the cat claw for our riddles. And get out of the way, NPCs. At this point, yeah, more antidotes than we should need for the rest of the game. Sleeping bags, no good. But before going anywhere else, we need to put that Rosetta Stone to good use. Head over to Melmond. And talk to this guy up here. Just a moment. Let me see that tablet. This is the Rosetta Stone! This makes it possible to decipher Lufenian! Oh, yes, of course, that's what it was. Oh, makes sense. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. There, now you can speak Lufenian too. Instant language ability, but unfortunately no fanfare. Which is kind of surprising. But with that, we can actually head to that last town that I pointed out a while ago. We now speak their language flawlessly and fluently. But on the downside, it's a bit of a walk. But hey, remember that peninsula power leveling? We're finally going to run into enemies there that we're meant to run into. We have to land... where's that landing spot? I mean, it's really out of the way. Yeah, I think it... Nope, that's not it. It's literally one tile you can land on. And admittedly, it's easier to spot in the NES version. There we go. Oh, we got a bit of a walk south, then head back up this way. Could be worse. Oh, no escape, Minotaur zombies. Yeah, one shot at them all. Probably take no more than 1 damage, or, well, depending on how many hits they get. They're weak to fire. And yep. Back then we won against those guys by the skin of our teeth. And this guy's a bit of a problem, the Allosaurus. Probably has the most HP out of any regular enemy in the game. If not, his cousins does, but still, yep, we're not worried. And these guys again thinking they're a threat to us. But this will kill it. Yeah, it was a long time ago and we thought this was a lot of experience. But hey, the money's worth it. Still worth it. Oh, excuse me. And making our way down, almost there. Okay, these things are giants. We're walking through the forest. How can they ambush us? They'd be making a hell of a lot of noise. Yeah, well, that could have been a better level up for riddles, but yeah, I think we're good to go. Welcome to Lufenia. If the sequel is called Rise of the Sinistrals, we're playing the wrong game. We are the Lufenians, the descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds, the Sky People. You use a vessel you call an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid. In the original NES version, there was going to be a Sid and a laboratory. They ran out of space, so they put the airship in a desert. We have a legend that's been passed down through many generations. According to this legend, 400 years after the fall of civilization in the sky, warriors bearing light will come forth to save our people. The Light Bearers! Then the legend is true! Now it's the Light Bringer. We're again playing the wrong game. 400 years ago, we had a civilization of the highest order, even beyond the skies we've reached, but that is naught but history now. The flying castle floats on a blue sea of stars beyond the sky. Sky people would pass on their memories from one generation to the next through rituals. For 400 years is a very long time, and those memories have begun to fade. This world is composed of 4 forces: fire, earth, water, and wind. Of these, we showed greatest prowess with the power of wind. High in the sky, we set a castle afloat amidst an azure sea of stars. The mechanical beings our ancestors created still function? Well, we ran into one of them. The castle that floats high above the clouds was once home of our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to that castle. We came to believe there was another entity controlling the 4 fiends. To ascertain its location, we sent out 5 warriors, but much time has passed since we heard from them. Hope no harm has befallen them. We placed our last hope in the 5 warriors we sent out. It's been said they fell victim to the curse of the fiends and were turned into bats. Tiamat blocks the power of wind, the source of the Sky People's strength. We fought a life and death struggle with Tiamat, the fiend of wind, but our power was not enough. To this day, her lair remains in the castle in the sky, the Flying Fortress. Before you leave, legendary warriors, take this chime with you. It will grant you passage into the Mirage Tower. This is the only guy we need to talk to in here. We obtained the chime! But before we leave, we gotta get this guy out of our way. Yeah, get out of my way, Edward lookalike from FF4. Wearing the flowing dress from Dragon Quest. Oh, did I hack this one? This will blah 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 blah. Yep, I talked to him. Oh, don't let him get our way in. And come over here, head right, and the final magic shop of the game. We want to buy Flare. Best black magic spell in the game. Will wreck pretty much everything. So the place we can buy it. The white magic shop sells Life 2, or Arise as they call it. And we let some giants sneak up on us again. And healing is optional at this point, but unfortunately riddles can't one-shot the enemy. I should just had him cast Flare, just to showcase it. We'll get another battle with a chance for that. Make our way back up north here. Yeah, we can use the mage's staff, but at the same time, let's hit him with some overkill. This one will take the full brunt. Kaboom! And the nice thing about Flare is it is non-elemental. But we don't have the MP to spam it, so. And almost back at our ship. Another Allosaurus. Not a threat. One quick flight over to Gaia. Should be able to buy most everything we need from here now. Starting with that cat claw. And anything else we can't afford we can pick up later. But one thing I want to double check, though, is intelligence stat is currently 43. And I keep exiting the menu. Yep, the stabs do not affect the instat, so our Black Wizard has his best weapon. Make sure I don't need anything else here. Yep, we're good. Go ahead and buy the what magic we can. So yeah, warp and kill are more or less the same thing, and in one sense, kill is basically if they have a set number of HP. I think if less HP than the wizard or below 300, it will work. And warp will kind of work. I don't know if you get experience for them. In regards, it's not overly necessary either one. But I think warp is more useful. It could get everyone. Our white magic here, holding the wall to spell. No one can use it. Go ahead and check our level 7 magic. And, oh, went too far. And was it? Oh, that's the item shop. Because Gaia and Onrak have level 7 shops, and yeah, I walked right by them. Probably more than once. Double check the items here, see if there's anything. Yeah, buy more high potions and more ethers. We're gonna be needing them in the bonus dungeons more than anything else. And some cottages. I should be able to afford 1 or 2 level 7 spells. If I can find the shops. This was a level 8. There we go. Ah, they're close to the entrance. So, Blizzaga and Break. No, can't quite afford. See if I can sell something, and this way I don't have to come back to Gaia. Oh, let's see, the diamond gloves. Not necessary, protect ring is better. That gave us the money we need. And that should be all the money we need, other than buying extra sundry items for the rest of the game. Our next stop is the Mirage Tower. Unfortunately, we have to walk to it too. Just a quick jaunt over. I'm going to use a tent to top off before going in. And almost get there without a battle, but yep, a single Beretta. Could be worse. And camp out in the middle of the desert. We will save. See all our money drop down. Use the chime. Let's get inside.